Hey everyone, and welcome back to the show. So, in today's episodes, we're actually going to talk about, are stocks really worth investing? So, whether you're new to the stock market, whether you have been investing for a while, then this is actually a question that will come up, and this is a question that you would want to know, especially if you're new to the market. So, before we get started, what we're going to do is we're going to actually look at the amount of funds that are currently passing through the stock market. We're going to look at the advantages of investing in the stock market. We're also going to look at the disadvantages of investing in the stock market. So, all important question, are stocks worth investing? Short answer, yes. Now, when it comes down to the stock market is actually one of the most favored and loved types of asset classes for any individual or company. So, when you think about the stock market, it actually has one of the lowest barriers to entry. So, when you're investing in the stock market, you can invest with as little as $50. Yes, as little as $50. So when it comes down to stock markets and stock trading, then all you need to have is a brokerage account. And once you have that brokerage account, you can literally trade online. So you just need the account, and most companies now they actually have an app. So you can just go on your phone and you can just sign in. And so once you're on that account and you have that app up, you just go on, you pick the stocks that you want, and you purchase it. Now, another thing when it comes down to stock trading, you can actually purchase a fraction of a share. So you don't have to buy one whole share, you can actually buy a fraction. So if the share costs $10 and you only have $5, you can purchase a half a share, which is $5. You can purchase a quarter of a share, which is $2.50, and so on and so forth. So you don't need to have to buy one whole share. So depending on the companies that you invest in, their money can only stretch so far. And so once it comes on to actually diversifying that funds or going all in that one company, you may not necessarily have the amount of funds needed to actually get the amount of shares that you might want. And so with that, you want to ensure that you get a nice spread if that's what you're doing. But you want to ensure that you're sticking to your portfolio and your strategy, and so you're able to actually spread that funds that you have however you want. Now, when it comes on to stock trading, so the stock market actually had reported about $55 trillion in terms of market capitalization back in July 2024. $55 trillion. Yes. Now, the bond market had actually reported about $119 trillion as at 2021. That's the most recent data I was able to find, and $46 trillion of that went towards the United States. And the forex market had about $6.5 trillion each day that went through it, and that was as at 2022. So as you can see, based on the amount of funds that flows through the market, the stock market will be about the third largest asset class. So when it comes down to stock market and stock trading now, stocks is everyone's favorite asset class, and this really is because the stock market actually, the barriers are really low, and you can open an account almost instantly. So it takes you about 24 hours or less to actually open an account. And the reason why the stock trading and stock market is so low is that it's for everyone. So it doesn't discriminate. So you don't need to have $1,000 or $100,000. And as I previously stated, you can start with as little as $50. And trading fees right now are almost at zero. They're very, very low. So when it comes down to trading fees, depending on the brokers that you use, you might actually pay anywhere from about 0.1%, or they might just charge you an actual flat rate, so maybe $2, $3, but it starts at about 0 point, maybe about 1 to 2%. That's usually trading fees, and that's very low and very cheap. And some places actually have even less in terms of trading fees. Now, when you come think about like investing, and let's say that you want to go into like real estate. Now, with real estate, you'd actually have to have that capital initially put down. So even if you're not looking to purchase the property in cash, you actually have to have a minimum deposit to carry when you're going to the bank to actually take out a mortgage. And then with real estate now, you have to worry about getting tenants, and you have to also worry about them paying and just maintenance and all those other things. With stocks, you just purchase the stock and you hold it, and if you want to sell it, you sell it. If you don't want to sell it, you don't sell it. So let's look at now the advantages when it comes down to stock trading. Now, when it comes down to stock trading, now you can go in and out of a stock in as little as minutes. So you can purchase a stock today, and at this point at 5:40 you purchase the stock, and let's say that hypothetically speaking, because we know the market closed at 4:30. So let's say you purchase the stock at 5:40 and the stock goes up, you could literally sell it at 6 o'clock, and that's just 20 minutes worth of holding that you do. And so with stocks, you can jump in and out very quickly, and you can also hold the stocks for a very long time. So you can hold it for months, years. You can even hold it until eternity and never sell it. And with stock trading now, it because it's so vast and wide, allows it has something for everyone. So it has so many different sectors, so many different industries that once you figure out what you like, and then you can just go directly into that industry, into that sector. But do your necessary research first and speak with a licensed financial advisor before you actually go ahead and purchase these stocks. Now, when it comes down to stock trading, though, there are a few disadvantages, and some of these include that your capital is not protected. So there is the risk of loss of funds. So if you invest $100, you can actually sell it stock, and you can actually only have about $90. So you could have lost $10 in the stock. And so that is one of the key disadvantages with stock trading. But like with any type of investment, there is risk associated with it. And I personally believe that once you manage that risk and you manage your expectations and you do your necessary research, then you can mitigate or even eliminate the risk. So that is really the beauty of stock trading. And the reason why I love stocks, and I solely believe that now is the time to invest, is that when you look at the markets right now, the S&P 500 is at 22%. The Nasdaq is at 26%. 26%. So right now the stocks actually are doing much better than last year. So last year closed a little bit less, and then on top of that, the interest rates have actually started coming down. So since the COVID-19 pandemic, interest rates have just been going up and up and up and up and up, and it went to a 40-year high, and then it finally came down in September. And this is mainly due to the whole market recovering, and the CPI that was actually once high at about 5%, over 5%, and now it's down to about 2.4% as at October's latest data, which was for September. And so with this trend, so with interest rates coming down and with CPI very close to that targeted 2% by the Fed, then interest rates will just start, it actually has started and will just continue coming down. Interest rates will continue the trends of coming down, and also the CPI will also start declining. And so with that being said, these are my reasons why I believe that the stock market is one of the best tools now, and this is also the reason why I believe that stocks are worth investing in right now. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like it, I'll just ask you to give us a like, subscribe, so that you don't miss out on any new videos as soon as they are launched, and leave any comments that you might have down below. Take care, love you guys, bye.